think we all appreciate the fact that FBI director is a unique public official in the sense that he's a political appointee in one sense, but he has a duty of independence to pursue the law, pursuant to the Constitution.
Good afternoon, everyone. Like I said, as the title said, Free Ring Circus has come to town. Kind of set me call in, give me an opinion. You're more than welcome to. Like I said, it's this guy. It's classified. I can't talk about it. So, I mean, you, the people, and me, there should be no behind doors. Everything. Like, it needs to be public, let the public judge for themselves. All they're doing is wasting your dollars, your hard-earned money, given to them so they can, we elected these people in our very own country that needs to be dealt with. Not the same old bullshit. I mean, earlier, no evidence of arrest. So no, let me start to talk about that. So you know what? Not an FBI agent anymore. Not the director of the FBI. He's a civilian. Treat him like a public. That's not all we're going to do the rest of the day. All we're going to hear about today, well into next week, is we're going to say, okay, little things he said, the whole thing he said, correspond with their political views and ideas. It's a joke. And I think representing we, the people, not representing, they bring up the they're bringing up the fact that he's colluded. And I don't see no collusion. He answered that. No one's colluded. He really hasn't answered anything. I mean, I'd much rather be talking about what's going on in San Diego, what's going on in Dearborn, Michigan, and many parts of our country. We talk about what's going on this weekend. But yet, this is just one more distraction. Like, coming to town, they're putting on a and ignore and forget the real facts. The fact that Sharia law is being taught in the San Diego school. The San Diego school, people live in that district paying school taxes that are going to care. These are the issues that we talked about. Why isn't that fucking Islamic radical arrested for putting out these videos telling people to go out there and commit hate crimes, kill, murder? If one of us said something like that, they'd just be knocking on our door and asking us questions for hours. We need to get away from this two sides of the law. There's not one law for everyone in this country. Applies to these congressmen. In fact, they should be held to a higher accountability because they hold an office of trust. chat. Like I said, if you guys want to call, oh, there's no place for it. And when you have the right to keep the hate out of it, some else have to live. I guess it does. Like I said, that's the first time I'm trying to use it. So we'll see how it goes. For those that don't want to call in, go ahead. I'm watching the chat. I'll read your comments and stuff. But I figured, hey, our time with this circus on every news channel, on every channel, something to talk about real issues and important things. Yeah, so this thing you're calling for. Why does it look like I just got disconnected? Ah, because I probably... Okay, there, we're back. Remember, guys, this is a live broadcast. Live when you call in, I am not really... Alright. Apparently, I just can't have the other thing in the background playing, so... Which doesn't matter, I'm kind of tired of hearing it. Remember, when you guys do call in, to turn your devices down. And I've discussed several things in the past week, so get pretty things, and it's going to change, like I said. Just like that happened in the UK, hit close to home, good reality check, even though I was being a little vocal about it, more than I ever been. It's all about educating people, waking up to the things that are really going on, not getting caught up in this dog and pony show that they keep wanting to distract us with. They smoke and mirrors they keep projecting to us. But like I said, I am monitoring chat. Links in the description for the call-in. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and no, definitely guys, share this with your friends. Like, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. I just don't like seeing when we know there's real issues in our country, important issues, that they want to waste everyone's time, waste your taxpayer dollars on this. He's telling you nothing. Me, he's confirmed a little bit, a couple of things. I can't discuss that here. Bullshit. This is just smoking to not focus. Basically, the phones are running the show. And they set up their big top 10. I mean, we're the audience. I think it's a joke. I think it's a slap in the face to all of us Americans here. Yes, we want the truth, but we're not going to get it because, they want to take it behind closed doors. Well, there's some facts. One, he's no longer an FBI director. He's being investigated. So let's investigate him in the public because, in a sense, he violated our trust. He held an office of trust. He has to be accountable to us. What is he? All this shit the one side keeps spewing, there's no evidence. They don't want you to hear that. The fact is, there shouldn't even be an investigation on him. Why? The president has the right to fire him and reappoint somebody. And he belonged to another administration, so he wasn't the president's man to begin with. He wasn't the job anyway. He botched the Hillary Clinton. Mockery of the FBI. Let's talk about the real issues that you guys want to talk about. What's your opinion on the things? What's your opinion? Were they during the Bilderberg thing? The very thing that they stand up is what they stand against. They were nowhere to be found. No, they wanted to violently protest a free speech rally in Portland. I mean, come on, guys. All these, for anybody that was watching it, all these gathered there, standing there, how they paraded in, like he was a hero. He's no fucking hero. We, the people's trust. In fact, he should have been paraded in there in handcuffs, if you ask me. Guys, the phone lines are open. Call in. Come on, let's hear your views. You got a story that you want to share? Share it. As long as it's something real, factual, something that's going on. I don't care if you're in Europe. If you want to share something that's going on that we're not hearing here in the United States or in other countries, share a place. Do keep in mind, though, I only speak English. Don't mean that disrespectful because I have family that's Brazilian. I speak very little Portuguese, so I wouldn't be able to translate. Just like another issue. What's up with these Black Lives Matter fucks preaching fucking hate, wanting segregation, trying to they actually shut down a college because they wanted whites to be absent. That's a form of segregation. It has no place in this country. They're spitting upon the civil rights movement that their forefathers fought for, that Martin Luther King stood for. They're spitting on those people. They're disrespecting the causes, giving those causes no longer to have meaning. Anyway, like I said, I could go on and on various topics. Just like the UK incident. I can't believe that mayor got even elected. He's supported as an attorney. His career has been nothing but defending radical terrorists. I mean, you people in the UK should be demanding that he be removed from office. And guys, the shit that's happening over there in Europe, in Germany, that isn't the norm. It should never be the norm. And truth, what do you? I mean, do I want to go? I just want to go to the UK, visit some places, and be caught dead over there right now. It's unsafe. I have no desire to go over there because of the cops don't even carry guns. I mean, hello? How can they protect the people? There's video upon video of cops running from people with machetes. They don't have weapons. There's a reason why here in the United States we have a Second Amendment right. There's a reason why almost every state has a form. Here in Ohio we have every state to protect you. To give you a right to defend yourself, protect your property, protect your family, protect your homes. Here in Ohio, while we're in our vehicle, it's like being at home. But I don't hear nobody. I hear more people wanting to, oh, that's wrong. We need to abolish the Second Amendment. Don't get me started on the flag thing. Oh, that. What do you find so offensive about something that stands for liberty, justice, freedom, equality? The very virtues that drew you here to this country to begin with. Oh, wait. Generation. See why people are against Common Core being taught in the school systems? Want to investigate. I'm going to start investigating the education departments, our colleges. What are they teaching our kids? Because apparently they're not teaching them what we're sending them there for. You're in a school. They're teaching on care, and your taxpayers are going to fund care, which funds terrorist organizations in countries, as by our government. The news media, they rather put on this three-ring circus, which is nothing but a small show. And most of you guys are in front of your TV, in front of your computers, cell phones, iPads. Waiting to hear a big bombshell. It's not going to be dropped. Because every time they ask them something important, that should be done. That was classified. There's no such thing anymore. No? Like I said, guys, they're free to call in. the computer. And, you know, you're scared. Yeah, there's another reason why it's also being held this time of the day. Everybody's at work. That's all I've seen in this. We're 6 months here. We're 6 months into this president's cycle. First year in office. First it was the voter fraud. Those that make the money. She still had millions of funds. Somebody should be investigating that. Where'd that money go? There was donations. You know, that all came. There was a website you will watch. I was all these states and Trump was just gaining more and more votes. Yes, we're getting a few, but the majority of it, in some cases, staggering amounts of votes was going back to Trump. So, you know, they kind of got that little thing, and then they started pushing the Russian thing. The Russians did this. It was just all fact that what do you know? What is it? I mean, let's face it, I bet you're probably never going to see a day in jail. Never going to see a court over what she did. You know, the part that kills me, most of these people talk about climate change. I mean, it's a natural process, which is like, yeah, it's like letting researchers have one group that brings their statistics, that brings theirs and shows us that the fact is it's a natural process. Our or ice have shown almost taxes on a natural process, but pollution can't drink water is imported from here. They can produce for 13 years and continue. Yeah, they pay. We had to stop. Shut down. We had to lower you. But do we have our impact? Designed to cause division among it is arguing. Look at it. Look at the United States. I'm going to share this link in a few more places, guys. Like I said, I want you guys to call in. I want to hear your views and opinions, what you think's going on. I want to hear some of your stories that you've seen happen that's not being reported by the other clowns and three-ring circus called our media. Like I said, I shut the other stream off. You guys aren't going to hear that in the background anymore. Why? It's just a three-ring circus. Well, I guess we can't post our likes anymore. It made some change on their mind, or YouTube's made some change, so now when I link a video to another platform, it's not showing the video. Okay. Nice to know. You guys got opinions. I see it on Twitter and Facebook. You know, we're supposed to be open-minded individual free thinkers. We got liberties, rights to express our views. They're all welcome. Like I said, the call-in information is there for those who want to call in. Which is a place where we get talk and discuss these things that make real sense. And yes, when using the Uber. It'll ask you to create it. You don't have to create an account. It'll just have to take you to a page, ask you to create a username, you put it on us, don't have to show your face, view for part of it. The only thing you guys are going to see is my little banner right here. But we'll hear your voice, you'll be able to interact, you'll be able to express your views. Like I said, it's all about you guys and your opinions. I've got my own. I've been sharing them frequently. Like I said, the links for those that are tuning in to the YouTube channel, the links in the description. It's also in the live chat. The phone number is there, well, the PIN number. Me personally, I already shut the three-ring circle off, so I'm tired of it. I'd rather hear from you, hear from our citizen journalists out there that are doing other stories, reporting things. You guys want to jump in our live and share some of the stories, right? open format, open for you guys to do so. I'd love to hear from you. I might even, but I'll try to. And that's the thing. When you guys do show respect. Because I'm going to treat you with respect as far as it goes. You show respect, I show you respect. You don't show no respect, I'm not going to treat you with respect. Lead by example, guys. I'm going to treat you the way you treat others. Just, you know, if you got a cause, it's like, I've supported a bunch of causes over the years. I've stood up for people's freedoms, equalities, protect the beautiful Constitution. Anything you're hearing all the time, only a distraction for you getting hearing about the real stuff. Get my phone out. I'll just read headlines from some the Truth of Community and citizen journalists that they're put. Oh yeah, for those that don't know, this ain't fun. This is not ad friendly. Let's see what we got going on. Several aircraft emergency landings in Japan on same day. Let's see, what else do we got going on? I don't think anyone would survive a hot war. Of course, most of the streams dealing with Comey. This YouTube stream that people aren't subscribed to. Here's one. Gamma ray burst. Earth's directed onset of global cooling. You know, can't protect the sun. Always stuff. Every time they has an effect on the planet more than we do. Has nothing to do with global warming. Once again, another misconception. What else do we got? Yep. Like I said, most of the feeds are all about what's the three-ring circus that's going on. Even Ron Paul, Comey under the gun. Who's telling of just politics? I mean, there's what? Article on the Halford site. Shit that should be being talked about, that's not. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh yeah, everything's locking up again. like I said, even important news that we should be hearing about, we're not hearing nothing about it. Top article on Drudge as the chairman. Said as a three-ring circus company taking over the asylum. And of course, I'm having connection issues with Hangout with YouTube. Go figure. Make sure I'm still live. Seems to be an ongoing dealing with YouTube. Yep, even Hangout. You know what's funny? Alright. Here's what's funny about all this. If I can even get a word in. This computer set up a live stream. For, I have no problem gaming and live streaming when I game. I haven't gamed in quite some time. I still, how I test my streams, make sure everything's working right. I export when I'm using it. Various software. That's why I do with the citizens to be able to come on and report with their information. Like I said, I will be switching things over to the actual Sons and Daughters of Liberty channel, which will be SDOL on YouTube. Okay, I guess I'm still finishing touches on it. Channel will become my backup channel. But like I said, you're more than welcome to call in. If you don't want to call in, you can contact that. Twitter, dab for the minds right now, because it's just, like I said, Hangouts and YouTube has this thing when we get on here and want to talk about these discussions, they like to cut us off. Well, I got two keepers, eh? Oh, me. Plus, this gives me another tool to use to monitor my viewers, knowing because as I've done, I did a video about it. Our actual view counts here on YouTube are being played with. I showed a video that YouTube says it only has 15 views, but when I checked the analytics from 5 different different platforms, I had close to 84 views on that video. Like I said, guys, if you want to call in, feel free. Stay on. I'm not going to screen share the conference call. You can do it from your computer. just this type of format allows us to interact more, get the word out there, the truth. And but make sure that if you're talking about things you can back up with facts. That is important. I have no problem. You say something interesting that you've seen. I'll go in. I'll go do a little investigation, research into it, and I know other citizen journalists that tune into this channel all the time. Hear something interesting, they'll do it, because it comes down to one fact: we the people for the people. We the people now must, more than ever, adhere to our rights and liberties. Start speaking the truth, reporting the truth. You don't have to be a journalist to spread truth. For those that are getting started and it's important to live by example as well. Let your deeds and actions dictate and show who you really are. Sometimes the best way to spread your message is go to communities and help out in communities. Let them see your work giving back to the community. That'll open the door for them to want to listen to find out who you are and what you're about. And then after a little bit, have them a business card or have them your card to your YouTube channel. Explain what your cause is. Like I said, it's better to be constructive and do things constructively than destructively. Find the answer. Plus, by doing these things, will help in a little bit start mending the division that they've caused. Just not here, all around the world. Every country is in utter chaos with politics, wars, governments being overthrown, Islamic terrorists, economics failing. It's just not here. Thus far here in the United States, we've kind of been blessed, but we've got our own civil unrest. We're more divided and pitted against each other right now than we ever was during the Civil War, and that's a fact. Guys, quit following a political agenda. Quit being one-sided in your politics. It shouldn't be Democrat, Republican, liberal, socialist, libertarian, conservative. It should be putting the people that honor and uphold our Constitution into office. People that's going to be the people, for the people, for you, your voice. That is important. That's what our Constitution states and dictates. Drop your political ideologies and views, because we're not getting nowhere. As we can see, we've got a three-ring circus going on in our Congress. And all you guys are being told, oh, that's classified, can't talk about that in session. We're never going to get the truth. Then there's more important things going on, like the shit. That pisses me off. Because I get censored on YouTube. I get my videos demonetized and everything. That's why I stopped monetizing my videos. That's why I've stated that from here on out, all my videos aren't advertiser friendly. I'd rather find some mom and pop organizations to support my channel, or you, the viewers, support it with donations. And don't mean you have to give me money or send me equipment. By liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel, that is a form of donation. That's a form of spreading the truth and spreading the message. By me coming on, doing these setting up these live calls so you can call in and share your opinions and views publicly is important. Start supporting these citizen journalists out there that are actually going out there and reporting real things. Let me see, I'm going to try something real quick. There's a couple people that I saw here of late. And guys, I know, to the top, mainly because the way I see it, the way I pull my punches, I'm probably going to butcher some of these names, but that's me. There's this one chick that's been doing, she was out in Portland, she's going to be doing another, you know, lunch. I found her. She's going out there reporting the truth. Check out Josh Kaplan. I have Josh. He brings a lot of good stuff. He's been reporting a lot of good stuff. Funny. First I'm looking for now I can't find. Yeah. Go big but he's away. Separated himself from InfoWars. Respect man, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go back up here and double check, make sure. I just passed one of his posts. Oh, at Rambo Biggs. Capital RAMBOBIGGS. Check him out. Guys, I don't even talk to some of these guys, so I go listen to them, give them the truth. They're on top of what's going on. I am so sure. Because I also have a thing. If you're going to claim, I'm going to expect you not to be judged. Some people have the religion. Alright. I'm not getting nowhere here. One person that came here. What's trending on here? It comes at night. Oh, Comey Day. Comey here. Comey. Russians. Mark Rubio. Susan Collins. That's Facebook. And what should be trending on Facebook or Twitter should be Sharia law being taught in San Diego school. A radical Islamist making videos telling people to go out and murder and kill people and how to do it. Everybody should be arrested. You get her wonder she got shadow banned on here. Don't surprise me. I know I did yesterday for 24 hours. Another good person. Did you like over the top somebody pull no punches? Well, apparently she must have gotten shadow banned because I don't see her and she should be right on top of my retweets. Guys, I'm just going to spell it. At IRMAHINOJOSA. I think I got to actually not going to butcher this. Imra? I'm going to butcher it. You know, I'm not good with pronunciations on some names, guys. My bad, my apologies. Check her out. She's been doing some bunch of live streams, going to these events, stuff. You want to hear the truth? Start seeing some of these people. She'll be in, no, she's posted on Twitter, so I guess it's okay. She'll be in San Bernardino for the March Against Sharia Law this Saturday. Many states and marches. There's going to be a bunch of live streamers out there. I would be, but I don't live near an area that's going to have one, and I don't have the means to get out there. And I know me, it's probably a good thing. That's another thing, guys. Some people are especially things that trigger you. You're supporting it like I do. Doing videos, giving shout outs to these people that are bringing you information. But like I said, guys, this is not... like I said, feel free to call in. If there's an issue or you try that's not going through, let me know so I know, so I can fix it. Like I said, first time using it. I had it set up for a long time, I just never used it. Resharing the link on Twitter, yeah. Of course it's going to nail me for that. If you guys might be tuning in on Twitter, send information for the Uber conference calling. Those who want to call in, love to hear from you. You're the only one that has views and opinions on it. And plus, this might give you a little break from the Dr. Pony that's going on right now. Obviously, you're not going to get no trails. Some of these tools that we come across and find it's free. You know, 10 people in for free. Much like the way Skype used to be. You know, we have Hangout that allows us to do things. Bring people in, conference calls that we can live stream. Free version that you can run without a license. It's just for 3-month license for expert is like roughly $15 a month, or $15 for 3 months. So it's not that expensive. There's other software out there that you know, I try to use what's free for the most part. Things you have. And it's like, you're going to start seeing on this foundation prepping and stuff, do-it-yourself stuff. low budget shit that we that we can refurbish and use and make it into something else that can benefit us or put food on our table or make us a little extra money. So it's just not about today. It's kind of about that. But anything, it's hard to talk about, discuss. As you guys can tell, I don't got nothing planned, so I ain't going anywhere. First, like all things in life, even that's subject to come up, and I might have to drop out of here. Because it's just me running the show. I can't leave it in somebody else's hands to run while I'm away. It just kind of sucks. You guys who haven't followed me on Twitter, it's at SMILIE 13 SMILIE. So we got Smiley 13 Smiley. Just remember, Smiley on both. And yes, I know sometimes I might discuss some things you might not be interested in. And I notice I'm probably picking up some background noise, picking up the fan. I'm using a different earpiece today while I'm charging my Bluetooth. I'd done a live stream on Facebook before I came here. There's been on a couple live streams today. I got woke up at 7 o'clock. Asked to join a hangout for a live stream, talking about what we're talking about right now. That's why I said it's important to discuss things. It's important to have an open dialogue with our community. What's going on? I mean, things, the things that have been coming about. And from us now, we're told you don't get of that belief system. You're going to be treated bad apples in every group. But point I can't remember who was one of his callers the other day. If you're coming to this country to get free from those things, free from those oppressions, to be able to be treated equally, why are you moving into those communities that are harboring the same ideology that you had ran from, supposedly? That's why I said the shit that's on TV right now, the three-ring circus that's going on, it's just meant to distract you from what's the truth, what's really going on out there. Like I said, there's stories out there that need to be shared. People woken up to what's really going on in each of our states here in the United States. Laws that are being passed that people don't know about, like that I didn't know about. And come to find out, as I investigated, talked to people, talked to mechanics, come to find out, most people don't even know about the law. They know, yes, here in Ohio you have random slicks. Your proof of they randomly pick people every month, every week to show proof of insurance. Well, here in Ohio, most people, we get our plates. We can just transfer them from vehicle to vehicle. Most people, when the car breaks down, they either transfer the plates to another, put insurance on it, change the insurance plan, or they just leave it set. and drop the insurance so the vehicle gets fixed, which the truck's down. Not where you fix it, so insurance on a vehicle that I'm not driving. I'm all for it. I have firm supporter that everyone should have insurance when they drive. It protects you, it protects me, in case we're in an accident. But it's all one big money scam. So now, they didn't know about the law, but they're taking something which doesn't have insurance on a vehicle that you operate and are driving. You know, not where you can't deal with it. Fine, and come next month. Next 3 years. They said, well, you're supposed to cancel your plates. I went and researched the law, did the research, read the law, talked to mechanics. They're not even abiding by the law. They're not even following the word of the law. But, you know, they're picking people that, you know, it's not really working. What do we got here? You got a call? Nope. So I'm kind of monitoring that too, because I got the, right now I got the speakers turned to something else so it doesn't come through my speakers. And we all know how YouTube is about music. A strike, community strike, and I can't live stream for 90 days. That's why I don't really share screens or have things playing in the background unless I know it's free source, open source. And just like the news conference, yes, you probably heard a little bit of it. But you can't get me for that. Why? I'm listening to it from a live stream, which is public information, can be shared public, which, you know, do live streams, you got, you know, save you the headache and learn them. You know, live streaming in the background will get you a community strike, which shouldn't be, because streaming, reporting, you know, there's going to be music, there's going to be chanting, somebody might be singing something. You know, be careful with words to a song that can get you a right strike. Now, it shouldn't be that way. You know, just like all for any corporate, having any business into our anything. If you're running a corporate business here in the United States, you should be held to the same Constitution, same laws that we are. There should be no difference. You can liberties, our laws, this country, There's a lot of things that need to be fixed and changed. The problem is, these corporations that send lobbyists donate millions and billions of dollars to campaigns. These campaign politicians feel they're indebted to them or whatnot. I mean, we can go back to the 80s and 90s. Most of our politicians all had a tie to oil companies. They were making millions off it. And it structured around their campaign. simple facts that you guys can research. I think maybe some of our drivers, that shows who sponsors them, who pays, because they haven't been about we the people for a very long time. And some of that's because they tricked us into believing in we can only vote Democrat. We're a Democrat. No, those are lies. There should be no political ideology. It should be about voting people for our Constitution. We are equality. To be part of not circus on about combing, which we're not even getting truthful information because half the stuff we can't talk about. We should be getting issues about Sharia law being taught in our school systems, which is a violation of our constitutional right, but they managed to slide it under a bullying act. It amazed me. I still, to this day, have many of these so-called citizen journalists that I have supported, followed, shared your link, shared your fucking wonderful. That's why. You rather go build a bridge with another smoke and mirrors. It's a distraction. Keeps you away from reporting the truth. Simple. It's not secret. It's finding faces to be the pawns that people will see, Hollywood figures, rich people, to be the face of it. While the real puppet masters are becoming actions going. And that should have been evident when Antifa didn't know. Okay. Aha. Good. They asked me why. So I haven't listened to it. Tuned it off. Now, to do that, just some more smoke. Anything. Did you say something that context, twisting it? I wouldn't. And do it. I mean, come on, guys. I'm tired of it. I mean, I like a lot of the other reporters that work with him, but to the point now, I can't deal with it. He's a joke. He's just what everybody says he is. Just fair porn. He gets some things right, but I mean, who cares? It's a publicity stunt. Now, the claims that he's being censored, he's losing information. All right. Censored there. He might have his links in certain places, but you gotta call it the way I see it. And plus, I know many of you that follow him have heard him say it. He'll head south anyway if shit hits the fan. So why should somebody's gonna run? Now it's gonna piss somebody off. Like I said, I probably use my mind when I see bullshit, I call bullshit. pretty much on anymore. Really, all they do is report what Drudge is saying anyway. You look at Drudge top stories for the day, you'll hear them being talked about in the book. I'd rather go to their website and read their articles and follow it. That's one thing I've always loved about InfoWars and Prison Planet, is you go to the website, you can follow the information when you research it, which is important. We should be researching everything we need ourselves, not letting somebody dictate our wrong. Sometimes you might jump because oh, it's trending, you jump on it, and not investigate what it's saying, which, come to find out later down the road, isn't the truth. It wasn't actually how it happened. But apparently, this live caller thing's not going off too well. So, like I said, it's still there. But I haven't got a single call, so either anyone's interested. I don't think anybody's really watching. I'm only showing one viewer on it. Thing. Well, it's me. And I've only got one like. Now I'm showing two viewers, but I think it's me because I clicked on something on. Same me. I might have two viewers. So guys, you can even comment and chat. I'm monitoring both. I know you opinions. I haven't been over the top in this broadcast, which is kind of good. I think that sometimes it's not about being over the top. Sometimes it's about actually getting a message across, and you can't do that when you're over the top. I don't try to use clickbait. I mean, I guess three-ring circus has come to time live calling could be considered clickbait. I don't think so. I'm just calling it for what I see it, what I think it is. It's clickbait, that's so be it. I'm sure at some point in time I've probably done it and didn't realize it. I don't try to do it. But one thing you will find with me, whatever my titles are, I'm usually on topic and stay on topic. I don't jump from topic to topic. Well, I do jump from topic to topic, but it's always, I always find a way to bring it right back to the topic at hand. Plus, me and notifications, I'll be able to notify you. Really? You see, this is the type of three-ring circus that our media does. Lenore is your one-stop home improvement center, and now during our construction sale, you'll see watercolors to be sold at auction. Who gives a fuck? I won't buy them. Didn't support what he stood for to begin with. But this is kind of news. Like I said, three-ring circus. They want to defeat us. They don't want us. You know, why the fuck? That mayor is still mayor. He can't even answer the question. Why didn't you arrest him before it even happened? Oh wait, they're also not. Ended his parents. I guess you kind of wonder what things are. Where is tonight? Don't get me wrong, everybody should be innocent until proven guilty, but you know, there's a reason we do have defense. it's laughable sometimes at especially with things we follow, the stuff people are saying. I mean, a lot of it's just a distraction. Distracting us from the real truth, the real news. But I'm ready to wrap this show up. We'll do some, I think, every live stream or start allowing your guys' views and opinions and ideas and what you see going on be shared and heard as well. You know, citizen Jordan, unless you got something you want to report, something you've been working and investigating, give me a call, send me a message. Everything you need to know about this channel, ways to contact me is in the links and in the descriptions. You message me here on Facebook, Twitter, Gab, The Mind. I usually go live whenever I feel the need to. Lately it's been quite a little bit on this channel, but like I said, I'm also getting ready to officially launch Sons and Daughters of Liberty's channel. It's already launched on The Minds. I'm just finishing some stuff up here on YouTube and Wordpress, creating the site, along with also creating a social site for Twitter for it. This will eventually come back once I get this live. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry no one called in. Can't force anybody. And like I said, some people are a little too over the top. People judge me by my other views and beliefs, which we shouldn't be. You should be judging me by the person I am and my actions and how I interact with other people. I'm going to talk about this, like I said. I'm going to call it the way I see it. I see it. I just pushing that division more. That's not what the Constitution is. So, I don't care. Not monetized, so you're not affecting me by thumbsing it down. I only got 10 followers on here anyway, or 10 subscribers, so not like my shit's gonna trend anytime soon. This is more for those that just stumble across and want to hear somebody that's speaking the truth, standing up for other people, and believe in an ideology, a philosophy that our forefathers, that our soldiers bleed for, die for every day. Yes, some people might get mad that my view on religion. Well, to me, religion, it's just another means to control the masses. It's causing division. It causes hatred. And especially in the United States, we have the freedom to believe and practice what we want. But I also look at other Christianity. I've seen how over the years they've grown and changed. It used to be the woman's role in the church was silent. Things are changing, so it's good to see Christianity fall. But, still, most point, it can be real judgmental against other people's beliefs. Which, and that's what I said, I did a video. probably don't want to watch that video. I'm just going to keep it real. It's titled Truth. You can't handle the truth. Quite frankly, you can't handle the truth in that video. And I tear into everybody. You know, you claim to be constitutionalist. You can't even support the Constitution. That when it comes to certain things, politics, religion, you become one-sided and closed-minded. And you judge them by those views on the other, not by the person and his actions, how he treats and interacts with others in the community, how he supports your causes even. Like I said, and my friend said, having him on here soon, he's done been on a few times. And he has a few awesome points, but like he said, we can change just the outcome. But before we can even do that, we got to change ourselves. Change starts with ourselves. Starts by reflecting, remembering our history, studying our Constitution, stepping away from things and actually being open and minded enough to view things and see things as they truly put labels on yourself. You know, but like I said, I've enjoyed keep doing this. Somebody's gonna wake up at 1 and call in, or they can message me and ask to join my stream on Hangouts or however I'm gonna start commenting in the chat. I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 in December. In my lifetime, one thing I used to never be with it is a virtue. You must. And you get rewarded. So, I've started, I've ran, published my own magazine, built websites, platforms, businesses. Sometimes I don't, but I've learned. And just get to the point where you end up doing things by yourself, and it's just too much. If you start paying attention to be patient. Don't stop focusing. So you guys have dreams, goals. Don't give up. Keep chasing. Learn lessons of life. And keep striving for it. You might realize and come to find that it was. It wasn't for me. Set new goals. Always supposed to be about. You know? That's used to respect about. It's also why we're hated in some countries. Because of our food for thought for you guys. But I will catch you guys live again. I've got a few things I need to work on today. Like I said, get this the Sons and Daughters of Liberty completely set up, ready to go live later tonight, probably. So yes, I might actually do a live stream tonight from the Sons and Daughters of Liberty channel. Plan on launching it live tonight on all platforms. Like I said, I have a few finishing touches to do on a couple things, and I'm ready to go live someday. But I wanted to take time out, give you guys the opportunity and hear your opinions, and let you discuss things that you want to discuss, other than the career circuit data from really going on in the UK, Germany. Like I said, it's open to all. And guys, if you want to send me a message, let me know so I can fix it. Like I said, first using it, I have more than one way to get people's calls, and I can set up a call if I need to. Or I can send you links, invite you into my Hangouts. So for my Hangouts, guys, those you're going to have to private message me. I'm not going to put it out there for everyone. You can get crowded and people start talking over people, and it just brings too much chaos. Control, so nobody's talking over people, and everybody's getting to talk, say what they want, view their opinions. But like I said, I look forward to seeing you guys tonight. I will link the links to Sons and Daughters before I go live. We'll do the same thing I did this afternoon. Live call. Those that want to call in. Call. It's going to be about basically about advice. Different ways to do it, but it's also stuff dealing with project. Shit is the same. I will be moving the great series. There'll be some positives, but we will with different perspectives. I've got a few people that will be joining me with that and help get different perspectives, different types to what I'm more solitary in my work. Things to talk about. Plus, I'm going to show you around some of the projects I'm working on, like the portable saw, homemade, and shit that's around that I refurbished. I had an old California king-size waterbed frame. I no longer had the mattress I've got and stuff. And I wanted to build it to allow me to be able to build stuff, construct a little more. And it'll come in handy. You know, I don't have to pay outrageous prices like Lowe's or Home Depot. This will be permanent. And like I said, this will become a backup channel. Which well, restrictions have been put on it. Censorship has been put on it. Which the same thing will happen to this channel. But it also allowed me to interact with a wider audience that I'm not so much interacting with on this channel because it just wasn't set up for this type of stuff. It would gaming and other things. I've been live streaming now. Learning, watching others, watching their mistakes, seeing their mistakes, and learning from them. Important. YouTube is a beautiful platform, guys. You can go on here and learn anything, how to build something, how to fix something. You want to learn how to build websites, platforms. There's features on here. It's a beautiful platform. It just got some drawbacks. Fortunately, it's people speaking the truth. Now, what can you do? Nothing. You just keep that roll, going, keep doing. Learning how to don't because you're being censored. Stop mine. Put up a donation. Pay. Oh yeah, let me cover the thing about Patreon, guys. Remember that if you use Patreon, that's why I'm only going to use certain events and stuff. But come to Patreon, are your sponsors. They also nothing's for free, guys, but sometimes there might be a little something that's free. You know, the more I do that channel, I want to do stuff together. Like I'm doing now with my Facebook pages, doing on my Twitter pages, you know, just special things. Because they're there, only they're supporting me there. They don't come to me on my web, on my Twitter. So I'm learning these things to speak out, and that's important. And it's my way to follow me. So, like, yeah, I know I keep saying I'm going to get out there, and I haven't yet. So, yeah, we'll just do it this way. I got 6 more minutes before 2 o'clock. You guys want to call in? You want to comment on the chat? You want to say something? Now's your time. You got 6 minutes before I end this stream. 2 o'clock, I'm ending it. Because you guys probably by now are getting tired of hearing my voice and hearing me ramble on all kinds of subjects. I don't want to become the 3-ring. Another thing, guys, if you want me to give you guys a shout out, link your stuff. You know, I know you're minded for bringing back sport, or you run what I call mom and pop for it. You know, never do. I mean, I've given shout outs to a bunch of people. You see, I did it earlier on Twitter, giving people that I've been following. You know, stuff that I went back and researched, noted what they're reporting was factual. And I really do a little investigating before I just blatantly blurt something out when it comes to stuff like that. I'm going to give a shout out to some people that I'm not right now currently following, because I did follow and I believe in what they were doing. I stopped because, like I said, I'm a big thing when it comes to you claim to be open-minded, but yet your actions speak differently. Some of the things you say speak differently. But these guys are good people. Check out Brian on Twitter or iCitizen News or iCitizenNews.com for their website. Abu, Mr. Eric. Sometimes I don't agree with stuff they say. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, but they are out there doing and bringing you information, investigating, being citizen journalists. Brian's actually a real journalist, certified, and he does just more than that. You know, check his stuff out. He's got a Facebook page for, you know, where they'll hurricane tornadoes. They'll set up crowdfunding and stuff, they'll take donations and go to these places, you know, which is something very few people know about this guy, which is something I actually highly respect. And I know now it's an issue on my end, but like I said, it's still, they're still doing what I respect. And their actions louder sometimes their words. So they get my respect on that note. I don't anymore. That's my personal reason. I'm plugging them because they deserve that. Like I said, sometimes you gotta also judge them by their actions, and their actions have been what I consider good. Either they've been good stories. And that's the thing, sometimes we're not going to agree on everything we hear somebody says. But don't, yeah, I'm a hypocrite. do what I did, unfollow. Sometimes, but, you know, I also deal with more than one community as well. Because I gotta take a stance to stick up for the other communities as well. But, like I said, it's just, how bad can we divide us and pick? That's what's going on. You know, I don't wait to fight some of these things like brainwashing, but people don't, in this type of community, they don't want to hear it. That's why I've got more and more. I'm going to keep these things separate. Speaking of iCitizen News, they just went live, I think. Let me flip over here real quick, guys, see if they went live. If they did, drop it in the description. You guys go check. I'm actually going to mute my switch real quick. Come on. Dabu77 will be streaming live tonight on the Underground World News at 6 o'clock for those that I can give a shout out. I know everything. Yes, they are live. So I'll give you guys the link in the description. Check them out. Independent Citizen News on YouTube, guys. Check them out. They're live. Enjoy. I'm going to end my stream on that note. For those that actually wish to end that. Yep. Really? Well, like I said, we're not saying distraction. Huh. Imagine that. Sorry about that, guys. I got disconnected and we get ready to close out anyway. But like I said, check out abruptly cut off because supposedly my stream went to sleep. It's running perfectly fine in the background. And I've got perfect connection. Just ran a speed and no excuse. But like I said, I'm gonna sign off. I will see you guys on my other channel tonight. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave a link in the comments, or I'll just go live briefly on here and leave the information in the box where you can find me. So, you guys have a good day. Be safe. And I will talk to you guys later.